Through 16 weeks in the regular season, Isaiah has put up 1,863 yards, and 20 touchdowns, no big deal. Ignored the fumble mark because most of those came early on in the season, but right now Isaiah is literally about 140 yards or so shy of getting 2,000 rushing yards in one season. Now, if a lot of you guys remember, he had a goal of getting 2,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards this season. Well, let's just say that he's not going to be close on the receiving mark. And if you're wondering where Isaiah sits in terms of the MVP voting, well, yeah, still second place, so he's not really happy about that either. So in week 17, he has one last gasp to try to get that MVP. So our truck is going to go up a little bit. Ball carrier vision will go up to a 99 now. Carrying, let's slide that up slightly. And then we got a little bit left for awareness. That should put us up to a 93 overall. Let's get in today's game. Week number 16 was an absolute monster one for Isaiah. 146 on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns, and in case you just happen to wonder, a lot of receiving yards too. So this dude is primed to get that MVP, but Aaron Rodgers says you're not going to get it if it's up to him. So look, today we're playing the New York Jets. The Jets are not a good team. We're 11-4, they're like 6-9, so they honestly have no chance to beat us today, but it's a lot of implications today. Isaiah needs a big performance so he can win the MVP, but even bigger than that, his team right now is in the thick of a division race, and it comes down to the final week. The Tennessee Titans, we have the same record as them. Now, if we win today and they lose, we're good. If we win and they win, I don't know what's going to happen. So we got to make sure we control our own destiny today, get the W, make sure Isaiah goes out there and eats up a whole lot of yards, and then we'll see what happens come playoff time. So it's time for Houston to get this offense going. We're going to start off with a nice little run up the middle, and Isaiah gets about 3 yards, so nothing too fancy, but a good start nonetheless. This game, again, should be an easy W, but with so much on the line, we have to make sure that Isaiah is just absolutely killing it, so expect to see him get a heavy dose on both the receiving game and the rushing game today. So it's already 3rd and 5. Deshaun Watson's back there with shotgun. Look at the pass across the middle to Mr. Fedorowicz, who breaks a tackle or two, gets that first down, and we're going to keep this drive going. And we're lining up in the Wildcat, and Isaiah is actually not at the quarterback spot, but he's going to be out here throwing blocks. We've used him here a couple of times, and he has been huge. Another big block by Isaiah. The free safety is roaming down the field. He goes from the 41 to the 28, and just like that, we're in field goal territory. I mean, call me crazy, and a lot of people have called Isaiah, selfish, and he always wants the ball, but look at this guy out here throwing blocks for his teammates, and a big play happens because of it. This dude should be the MVP. That's the only thing you should call him at the end of the season. On 3rd down and 3, we're going to rely on Isaiah to get himself open here. So a halfback screen, he's open. Watson gets the ball to him in time. Isaiah's got some room here. He cuts up to get a few extra yards and then gets lit up by number 99. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Still got the first down. The offense for Houston found themselves inside the 10 now. And what are you going to do? Hand the ball off to Isaiah. Let him go up a little bit. But again, this guy's ball carrier vision, it's a little lackluster at the moment. We've got a 3rd down and 2 yards. What play will Houston run? Oh, it's a halfback toss to the edge. The Jets didn't even see it. Isaiah's going to jump through the end zone, out of the end zone. Actually, on that one, he's hiked up. That's another rushing touchdown. I believe number 21 on the season. I could see him getting 22 or 23 total after today's game. Moving back to the Wildcat. This time Isaiah says, just let me be QB. Let me run this ball. Don't put someone else out there. Let Isaiah get out. Now the juke. Oh, the spin move. He's got one guy ahead of him. He's going to try to juke him out of his shoes. Oh, he breaks that tackle too. They force him out of bounds. Possibly a late hit. I'm just going to put that out there for the referee. Possibly a late hit, but still, 20th rush so far this season, over 20 yards. The young fella is still at it. Now, obviously, Isaiah has been a huge part of this offense because, again, Houston has seen what he's done this year, especially with Deshaun Watson out, and they want him to get the MVP, but it just can't quite all be about Isaiah. So Isaiah's going to stay back this time. Watson's going to scramble out to the right-hand side. He throws one in the middle of nowhere. At the start of the second quarter, we got it on the 33, and it is time to find some room here. But again, the arm tackles are killing Isaiah. He's got to be stronger. Look, his offensive line has the holes. He just has to be physically stronger. Now, the run is designed for the left, but Deshaun Watson says, run to the right, Isaiah. I see better prospects in your future. So Isaiah says, let me get at him. Tries to go for the juke. They stand him up, but again, the first down is there. Already 63 yards, and we're just getting started. So again, Isaiah has been in the lion's share of this offense, and Deshaun Watson says, let me move under center. Let me throw a little bit of a play-action fake at him. So Isaiah goes in. He fakes that one. He holds a crucial block. Watson is going to scramble out. Watson, what are you going to do? Just turn up the field and run, Deshaun Watson. Watson is scrambling. He's going to go into the end zone. So what was a play-action fake to Isaiah ends up being a scramble by Deshaun Watson into the end zone. Yeah, call me crazy, but I think they have the best young running back and the best young quarterback on the same team. Houston, they're poised for the Super Bowl. Now with a 2-score lead, the Jets offense cannot muster up anything. So again, a deep punt to Isaiah on 4th and 5. He's going to field it at the 19. He's got a lot of room here. Oh, the jukes are disgusting. Oh, he's breaking out to the left-hand side, but they're going to drag him down at the 40 or so. technically the 39, but still, that was an electric punt return. If you remember, Isaiah's goal for today's game was to get 200 yards rushing. Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to get that. Right now, he's sitting at about just shy of 70, but he's got an opportunity if he can get another strong performance here on this drive. Watson moves back in shotgun on 2nd and 6. Isaiah pulls out to the left. He's open again. They just keep leaving him open. Oh, he dropped him. Ankle alert. Oh, he jukes another one. Isaiah is going to get dropped at the 34, but he is on fire. Going into the playoffs, this is the Isaiah King Jr. that we want to see. Now, this time, Watson comes out with no Isaiah King, but 5 wide receivers at his disposal. Now, Watson again in the pocket, poised as ever, throws to Braxton Miller, but Braxton Miller had to dive about 6.5 feet just to catch that one. We found a good way to convert on pretty much all of our third downs right now, but now is a big opportunity. Can Deshaun Watson get it to Isaiah? He does. Isaiah has enough room to cut up the field. Again, the jukes are disgusting. He breaks into the tackle. He's going to try to truck through someone. He runs out of energy. They drop him at the 5, and again, Deshaun Watson has been laser precise today. So Houston comes out with a couple wide receivers split out, Isaiah in the backfield, but this time it's literally just a block. Now Watson scrambling again. Last time he did, we had magic happen. This time he throws it, and that is just knocked out. The receiver had it. DeAndre Hopkins has it batted away at the last second, though. Now, Watson was out there scrambling, but we just got bad news. Deshaun Watson is injured. So our backup quarterback, he's in the game, and I'm not super excited about it. So we're going to put Isaiah in at quarterback and just hope we can get a touchdown and hope Deshaun Watson gets enough of a, something on the sideline, a cortisone shot, something to get him back in this game, or at least let us know that he's healthy, because if we miss him for the playoffs, Isaiah can do this a couple times a game, but I'm going to be really nervous with the Jets failing to do anything again on offense. I mean, how are you down 21-0? Well, I mean, they are the Jets, but there's a lot of uncertainty going on right now. Everyone wants to know, is Deshaun Watson going to be okay? I heard we're about to find out really, really soon. Now, at the moment, we don't know Deshaun Watson's fate, but TJ Yates has come into the game, so we're going to see what Mr. Yates can actually do for us. Now, there is a blitz coming. Isaiah's going to roll around, and TJ Yates fumbles. TJ Yates fumbles. The big fella's going to go in, and ladies and gentlemen, Isaiah is going to save a fat guy touchdown. He tackles Leonard Williams at the 2-yard line, and TJ Yates, we don't really want to see you on the field ever again. Can we please have Deshaun Watson back? That was horrible. Now, we did get final confirmation on what Deshaun Watson's injury ends up being. At this point, they're saying that it's just going to be a hip pointer. But someone should give TJ Yates some pointers on how to throw an actual pass to the running back. But honestly, a hip pointer is fantastic news. That means that he's just out for today's game. He should be good to go in the following game. And honestly, that will be great. And Isaiah says it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. The greatest running back in the NFL right now is going to go into the end zone celebrating, taunting. You know already, it's not an Isaiah King Jr. touchdown unless it's a celebration. But 60 yards later, he's in the end zone. Another touchdown to his already impressive resume. Give this man the MVP right now. Tell me if you've already seen this before, but the Jets are, yeah, they're definitely punting again. So 50 seconds left here in the first half, and Isaiah says, let me go to town real quick. So he cuts back out to the right-hand side. He's going to the middle, and Isaiah's going to go to the house. No one is going to touch him, and look at him. He's taunting him. The biggest troll in the NFL, Isaiah King Jr. says, let me get a couple rushing touchdowns. Let me also get a punt return touchdown. And Aaron Rodgers, don't worry, we got more for you in the second half. Now, as a reminder, we saw what TJ Yates can actually do there in the first half, so we're going to make sure that he touches the ball as little as humanly possible here in the second half. 2nd and 11, TJ Yates, let's give you an opportunity to shine. I've been talking a lot of trash about you, but let's see what he can do here. Oh, a nice pass to Isaiah. Isaiah's breaking multiple tackles again. They dropped this man at the 49-yard line, and look at that. TJ Yates actually completed a pass today. Right now, Isaiah needs just one more yard. One more yard, and he's going to have 2,000 on the season. He says, look, I got it. Breaks through a tackle, trucks Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams, you don't want these problems. 149 on the season. That, ladies and gentlemen, gives him 2,000 on the year. 2nd and 9 now. TJ Yates back under center. We're going to try to pick up the blitz. We do a decent job. Oh, TJ Yates scrambling. TJ Yates got some wheels. Okay, TJ Yates, just don't fumble. Hold on to the rock there. 16 yards. Okay, Isaiah's impressive. Yo, I didn't know he could run like that. Lining up in the Wildcat. The Jets have had so many problems trying to cover this. So Isaiah says, give me that ball real quick. Isaiah goes to throw one, and that doesn't work out too well. 3rd and 18. Let's just see what TJ Yates can actually do here. So we're going to chill. We're going to sit in the pocket. We're going to pick up the blitz. TJ Yates has all the time in the world, and he literally died. Like, Misi just destroyed that man for his first sack of the afternoon. So deep in the fourth quarter, yes, we've given the Jets a couple of touchdowns, but honestly, I feel like our defense has let up a little bit. We're trying to avoid injuries. We do not want to get anybody else in this team hurt. We've seen Deshaun Watson get hurt not once, but twice this season. We want all injuries to be avoided now. But Isaiah King, he's not worried about injuries right now. This is the strongest running back in the NFL. Oh, except for that fact that he just got destroyed there. Now, Isaiah hasn't been super effective on this drive, so we're going to see a play action pass here, and TJ Yates, it is time to shine. Can you do anything? Any pass? Oh, this pass is thrown right past Sammy Coates, and that's going to be 4th down. Now the Jets end up turning the ball over, and we're actually pretty happy with that because look where we have the ball. Perfect field position. And Isaiah just says, get out of my way. Jamal Adams may have died on that play. I mean, look at this game so far. Isaiah has 3 rushing touchdowns and a punt return touchdown. 1 more rushing touchdown has to just absolutely seal this man getting the MVP this season. We're going to see what he can do here. Oh, Isaiah might have had a run to the outside, goes up the middle, and he's a little slow to get up. I don't blame him. Like, take your time. That definitely hurt. Keep the running game going. We're going to try to abuse the right-hand side of the line, and Isaiah's off to the races again. The juke is not going to work this time. I feel like the Jets know what's coming. Now, with Yates under center, a lot of teams are probably expecting this to end up being a running play, but no, Yates is going to get destroyed. I mean, did Yates just get injured? Because if so, we're in a lot of trouble. So the good news is TJ Yates didn't actually get hurt. It was ended up being a Jets player that got hurt. So 3rd and 12, Lamar Miller's back there. Isaiah says, I've got some room to run. And well, honestly, that's just lining up the field goal because he only gets to the 15. That should be a free kick, and then we should be good to walk out of here with that W. And that is going to wrap it up. So we had a lot of firepower in the first half. The second half wasn't as exciting from a touchdown perspective, but still, Isaiah put on a show. Multiple rushing touchdowns, a punt return touchdown. If he doesn't win the MVP, then I just don't know what to say about the NFL's voting process. So the Jets quarterback doesn't really have that good of a day in terms of yardage, but he does throw 2 touchdowns and has 1 interception. Deshaun Watson was on fire, 8 of 10, 80 yards. Unfortunately, he got injured, but he should be back next weekend. TJ Yates, yeah, let's just avoid talking about him. On the ground, though, Isaiah went 29 attempts, even more attempts than he had last week. Goes for 180 yards on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns. This, to me, is how you cap off the end of a season from a rushing perspective. And then in the air, Isaiah had the 2nd most receptions in the game with 5, had 77 yards, which is the most receiving yards on the afternoon. No receiving touchdowns, but still, he was lethal there. And let's not forget the 70-yard punt return to the house that also capped off an incredible season. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell me down below in the comments, do you think Isaiah is going to win the MVP? Give me a yes or no and tell me why. As always, make sure you check the playlist on the screen for more Isaiah King episodes, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.